I, Odalo, on behalf of every well-meaning Nigerian and every suffering Nigerian who have become a victim of the wrong and harsh policies of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, I, on behalf of those Nigerians, is challenging the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to prove to Nigerians that he indeed won the 2023 presidential election by conducting a free, fair, and credible election in 2027. He obviously will be running. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be on the ballot come 2027 for the All Progressive Congress. That is obvious. Now, conduct a free, fair, and credible election. There is the cry for INEC reform currently ongoing. Tell your boys at the National Assembly to implement it. Let there be a compulsory transmission of result from the polling unit so that we can know how popular, how powerful, how much of that strategically calculated politician you truly are. I plead you to do this, sir. Give Nigerians the opportunity to show you how much they loved you. You performed. You are performing, right? Conduct a free, fair, and credible election. Let there be a reformed INEC, a reformed electoral system. My brother, Randy Peters, and every other person who are clamoring for INEC reform, electoral reform, let me tell you, it is a good cry, it is a good call, but we are at the wrong door. Going to the National Assembly, calling out those senators, it's like knocking on the wrong door. Are they truly in charge? The answer is no. You don't expect a senator to sponsor a bill to reform INEC when Baba will not accept it. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu call Akpabio today, say reform, give the electoral reform, give them what they're asking for, you will see the bill will suddenly surface. So all those people we are holding accountable, we are trying to hold on to, they are helpless, their hands are tied. Let's not pretend. We know how much of the rubber stamp the National Assembly has proven to be. They does nothing unless Jagaban approve. So in this case, we are throwing the challenge to the Baba himself. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, prove to the world that you are indeed the greatest politician of today in Nigeria as your followers will call you. Let the election go free, fair, and credible. Make it very transparent. Compulsory transmission from the polling units. And let's see if the result will not be embarrassing, humiliating, and overwhelming. You all know this. Senator Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, would you dare, would you have the courage to say let there be a free, fair, and credible election? The answer is no. So which now means obvious that everybody knows how you guys will always emerge. America will be conducting election in far away America. We in Nigeria will be following the election. We'll know who is leading at the point when the other is coming closer. The number of votes coming from each state and as it happened in real time. So does in Britain. So does in China. Now, when it comes to Nigeria, why is election like a secret ballot? Why is it like a coven? Why is it like a secret court? You don't want everybody to know. You just had a vote at the polling unit. By the time you get the coalition center, the figure changes. By the time you get to INEC, the figure changes again. And you call this election? If you will not give Nigerians a credible election in 2027, Nigerians are no longer ready to go to court. You should be aware of this. It's going to be a case of if you rig, you buy. Rig and buy. Because we've said that if you guys are ready to go low, we are willing to go lower. If you want it to be dirty, we're ready for the poto. What is the meaning of a reform INEC? Give us an electoral reform so that our vote can count. Is that too much to ask for? Why is it becoming a problem? No senator is talking about it. The House of Rep is like they are not there. Because we all know how none of you currently in position today, very few that can win election. Maybe the likes of Natasha Akpoti. That's why they are fighting her. Maybe Aliu Ndume. Very few people will genuinely win election into that 10th assembly if election is conducted transparently. Is this what you guys are afraid of? You will definitely give it to Nigerians whether you like it or not. You see this election rigging that are taking you all to those unmerited positions. It certainly will not continue like this. It won't. Because I talk about this with pain and anger. For how long will you continue to fool the people in the name of election? You will make us queue in the rain and sun. At the end of the day, you falsify figures, give it to INEC to ring who have no choice. And at the end of the day, you ask us to go to your own court. It will not happen in 2027. Have it in mind. And as for those in coalition, I'm not hearing your voice yet. So I know that your new union is not settled yet. But the moment that is achieved, lend your voice. Nigeria have the right to free, fair, and credible election. Enough of falsification of figures, and enough of I put you there. If I don't want you to go there, you will not go. That is an insult to a nation as big as Nigeria. That one man can sit in the comfort of his living room and say, I made somebody governor, I made somebody president. That's an insult. It's an insult to 220 million people. You are just telling the world that the people are useless, they are irrelevant. And the docile citizens, majority of whom are actually non-living things, don't care because they don't even know the happenings in their nation. But for those of us that know, we are crying. Reform INEC. Give us electoral reform. Let there be a transparent, free, fair, and credible election. Transmit our results right from the polling unit to the server so that the world can see in real time. That is what is obtainable in the same society. Or is Nigeria cost? They swear for us. Please, my fellow Nigerians, share this video and make sure I see your comments, your thought and opinion at the comment section.